Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Soriam for those of you that are new here. So today I am going to be testing out some foundation, and I haven't done a video like this in so long, but I went to Ulta yesterday because I needed some mascara, and I ended up picking up this foundation here. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in Dewy and Smooth. So this is for normal to dry skin, and it has sunscreen in it, SPF 18. So I have never tried one of these Fit Me foundations, but I love the Fit Me powder, the loose powder. This is my favorite. So I wanted to test out this foundation since today I'm just gonna be home and not doing much, just like cleaning and just being at home. So if this foundation doesn't work, then it's not that big of a deal because I'll just be home. So this is, again, the Fit Me, and I got it in the color 125 nude beige. I also got this one. This is in the classic ivory color. What? So I actually got two. I got the nude beige color and the classic ivory. So this one, you can see this is like more pale. So I did self tan last night, so I'm just gonna use the nude beige color. And I'm gonna do my regular foundation routine, my regular base routine, and I will see how it is during the day. So I'll check in maybe once or twice, and we'll see how it's feeling and how it's looking. But I'm kind of excited because I love the Fit Me powder. So if you like these kinds of videos, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. I post twice a week. So before I go in with the foundation, I'm gonna prep my skin. So I have been using the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1. What is this? The replenishing primer and setting spray. So I've only been using it as a primer spray, so I'm gonna put that on. So I'm just gonna go in with the foundation. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. So I've been using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, but I don't know, I feel like it's just making me kind of cakey. And I've been trying to do a little bit less makeup. Like, I don't want it to be so cakey, you know? So I'm just gonna apply some of this on the lower half of my face first. This is how I always... All done? Okay, thank you. So I always apply like the lower half first, and then I go in and do my forehead. So I'm just gonna use my flat kind of kabuki brush. This might be a little dark, but it's okay. I'm not going anywhere today, so. So this is a little bit dark for me, and I even self-tanned last night, but it's fine. I'll lighten it up a little bit with my concealer. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my forehead, because I have some acne scars up there, so. So this does have a smell, like a scent. It's not too strong, but there is a scent to it. So I like the finish. I don't know if you could see. I'll show you in a minute here in by the window, but let me just apply a little tiny bit more where I have some darker spots. So on like my initial first impression is the coverage isn't very high. So if you don't have a lot of like things to cover, then you would probably like the amount of coverage this has. But I have some scarring and some pimples, and I like those to be more covered, you know. Just gonna put whatever's left over my eyes here. So I'm just standing in front of my window, so it's gonna wash me out a little bit, but just so you could see kind of like, you could see the sheen on my chin. It's supposed to be a dewier finish. Looks nice, looks like skin. You see like the dewiness up on my forehead. So it's not like super mattifying, and it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't even feel wet, and I just put it on, so that's kind of nice. I've been trying to minimize my powder use because I used to put on a lot of powder. So let me just fix this here. So I was one of those girls that would put on a ton of powder before, and I'm trying to get away from using a ton of powder because it does kind of dry you out and make you look more cakey than you actually are. So that's why I wanted to try this more dewy foundation and less powder to see if it like actually makes me look a little bit better like as the day goes on. All right, so I have that on now and it feels pretty dry. Like it doesn't feel like sticky or anything like that. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I have been using the Fit Me concealer from Maybelline. This is in the color Sand Sable. It's the number 20. So that's what I've been using lately because I don't know, I just feel like the Tarte Shape Tape, which is like my all-time favorite, it's just kind of thick. You know what I mean? Like it's giving me like, I don't know. Like I feel like maybe it's always been that way, but I just like ignored it because of the coverage. But I've just been trying to do a little bit lighter foundation and stuff. Like I just haven't been wanting to do a ton of like coverage. So I'm gonna use my same kabuki brush that I use for foundation to like blend this in. So I have my base on. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of powder just because that's who I am as a person. So I'm gonna take my Fit Me in the number 5, which is Fair, and I'm gonna use this little brush here, and I'm gonna take like the littlest bit of powder, kind of tap it out. I'm just gonna set my under eyes with that and around my eyes. I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of that powder right in the center of my eyebrows, kind of pat it in. And then I'm gonna do the same thing just around my smile lines. Then I'm gonna take a bigger powder brush, take a little bit of powder, and just go over kind of everything really, really lightly. So I'm using the littlest powder I can, so you can still see a little bit of the shade in the skin. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face off camera real quick. And then when it's all done, I'll come back and kind of talk a little bit more about the foundation and what I think about it. And I think I'll do a couple of check-ins as well to show you how it's going. So this is it so far with just like my foundation and powder on. And I'll show you in a little bit when I am done with the rest of my face. So I just finished the rest of my face, really simple, kind of like a no makeup look. I did fill in my eyebrows a little bit because, you know, gotta do that. I did a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of highlight. I didn't do any blush today, and just some lipstick. So I'm gonna go in front of the window again and show you the whole look. It's really simple. This is my like everyday look, and since I'm not going anywhere today, I'm just gonna be home. I don't want to do too much because I want to get some stuff done, but I am going to be testing out this foundation. Like I said, it's the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation. I try not to put a ton of powder on because I'm trying to get away from that a little bit. So I'm just standing in front of my window. We are backlit because the sun is behind the house right now, so it's not as sunny, but you can kind of see how the foundation looks. So the foundation actually looks really nice. Excuse my daughter, she's really loud over there. So it looks really nice. I did put a tiny bit of powder on, just loose powder to kind of set it, but It is nice and dry. It's not like tacky or anything. The smell did go away like after you blend it in a little bit. It is a little bit strong when you're first putting it on, but once you blend it out, you don't smell it anymore. It looks really nice. So the color actually is okay. I thought it looked a little bit dark at first, but also there's no really good lighting back in front of my vanity. So this is what it's looking like right now. So far, I really like it. I like how it applied really easily, really quick. It didn't dry too fast. Because that sometimes happens, like with my Laura Mercier, I have to do that in like sections, like on my face, because it dries really quick. So I will check back in later to see how it's looking and how it's feeling, and to see if it's separated or anything funky. And I will check back in a little bit later to let you know all the details. So I wanted to do a little update on the foundation and how it's wearing. So it is about 2:15 right now. My lipstick's worn off. My concealer, actually it looks like garbage, which is kind of annoying. I think I just didn't set it enough with some powder so it wouldn't move. So it like creased immediately. I should have put more powder on, but we're not talking about the concealer. The foundation has come off around my nose because I had to blow my nose a couple of times, but overall it looks really good. So this highlight right here is Becca Champagne Pop, so that's what that is. And I do have a little bit of bronzer on, but the foundation looks pretty good. I'm still nice and glowy, not like matte and gross. So you could see my acne spots kind of showing through. So it's not super full coverage. Around my nose, it's gone. It's creasing a little bit here. You can see my forehead still looks pretty good. So far, I'm really enjoying this foundation, like especially for when I don't want to be like super full coverage. For that, I'll just wear my the Laura Mercier, what is it called? Something Fusion, something or other. But that one is full coverage. It's like putting concealer all over your face. But with this foundation, I'm really enjoying it. I like the sheen, like the glow. So I usually get a little bit of a oily around my T-zone, so like down the center of my face and like on my forehead a little bit, and it's not too bad. And so I put this foundation on around, it was either 9:30 or 10, so around that time, that's when I put my makeup on. And it's gonna be 2:30 soon. So it's been on for a few hours, and so far I'm liking it. It still looks pretty good. Especially in like this lighting. I'm in front of a window in the back of my house, so it's looking really good. So I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably post one more update. So I'll probably do one more update a little bit later in the evening, and I'll kind of tell you my last thoughts and kind of what I think about the foundation and if I will use it again. So for now, I am going to end this little clip here, and I'll see you in a little bit. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up on the foundation test that I did. So I was trying out the Maybelline Fit Me in the Dewy and Smooth formula. So I did that on Monday. It's been a couple of days. So I've been wearing it for like 2 days, no, 3 days now with today. And the first day it was more like lighter coverage. I wasn't trying to do, so I wasn't doing a ton of coverage on Monday because I was just staying home that day. But yesterday and today I did try to up the coverage a little bit by using my Shape Tape concealer to conceal all of my spots and my acne scarring. So I have been really enjoying it. It's giving me like a glow from within kind of look. And I do highlight, so I'm really highlighted today. I'm using the Amrezy Anastasia collaboration highlight. It's the gold one, and I really love it. There you can see it's like beaming. It's great. It's awesome. It looks awesome. But overall, so my final thoughts on the foundation, I really enjoy it. I like it. It's easy to blend. It looks nice. Like the finish is really nice, and it dries down quite a bit, so it's not like running all over your face. So I really enjoy it. So if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post 2 videos a week here on this channel, and I am also posting 1 video a week over on my salon's channel, which I have linked below. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, give it a thumbs up, and it lets me know what you guys are interested in, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!